Watching. This is View with Ice, the channel for anime and TV show related content, and for now I will be taking a little departure from my Showcase of Power series and focus on different things involving One Piece. And in this video I will be talking about one of my favorite female anime characters, Nami. Although Nami is one of the weakest Strawhats, she is also one of the most important members in the group, as she is the navigator of the ship, and without her their journey would have ended a long time ago. I think I'll be starting off this list with Big Mom chasing the Strawhats. I feel being able to steal one berry from a Yonko would be an impressive feat, but Nami managed to steal one of the main weapons of Yonko, Big Mom. One of Nami's best traits is being able to manipulate people and things. Nami is truly an opportunist, and this is shown when she discovered that Zeus loves eating thunderclouds. She kept giving him clouds to eat, and in the process he grew bigger and became a thundercloud, and she used that opportunity to use him against his will to attack his own master. It was very impressive, but since Big Mom is so powerful she easily tanked the attack, but this was just the intro to the relationship between Nami and Zeus, who would later on become Nami's strongest weapon. The Strawhat pirates all had their first big fights in Alabaster, and Nami got Miss Doublefinger, an opponent who was clearly a more experienced fighter and someone who had a pretty decent devil fruit ability. This would also be the first time that a main weapon in the story would be revealed, the climb attack, courtesy of our very own Usopp. Despite there having been somewhat of a miscommunication between Nami and Usopp with the creation and design of this weapon, as he installed various different party tricks in the climb attack, she was eventually able to figure it out during the fight. And with the understanding of weather plus some luck, she was able to use her new weapon in various different ways, and she was able to defeat one of the strongest female Baroque Works agents. Cracker was easily weaker than Doflamingo, but he had a very troublesome devil fruit, and he gave Luffy a difficult time during their fight with his ability to create unlimited biscuit soldiers. It was very clear that Luffy was stronger than Cracker, but his defense was solid enough to let the Strawhat captain switch it up and stop using Gear 2nd and 3rd and go straight to his strongest form, which being Gear 4th, Bounce Man. But Bounce Man wasn't even enough because Cracker's defense dragged out the fight until Luffy got to his limit in the form. So Nami had to step in and save her captain and bought him some time by manipulating the homies with Big Mom's Weaver card. She then used water to counteract the power of Cracker. Although his defense was incredible, his power was still just biscuits, and the water softened the biscuit soldiers and allowed Luffy to eat them and at the same time regain his strength, because in obvious Luffy fashion, he was hungry. And then Luffy proceeded to defeat the Sweet General with a technique we will most likely never see again, Gear 4th, Tank Man, and this victory was made possible by none other than our favorite Cat Burglar. Khalifa was the weakest CP9 member, and if Sanji wasn't so against fighting women, he would have easily taken her down, but due to Sanji being who he is, he was defeated by the CP9 agent, and the Navigator had to step in. Although Khalifa was at the bottom of the group, she was still a better combatant than Nami, with her use of the 6 powers and her newly gained devil fruit ability. But Nami, being so quick on her feet, used a similar tactic to what she used during a fight with Miss Doublefinger and managed to take down the government agent. As with most of her encounters, luck was involved, but her intellect and her situational awareness got her the W. My videos don't really have a specific order, but I normally keep my favorite moments for last, and even though this next one is way back, it is one of my top Nami moments. During the Little Garden arc, she got bit by something, and although it didn't really seem like anything important at the time, the truth would later on reveal itself after they left the island. She would get seriously sick as the result of this bite, and during this time, in a sickened state, she could still easily detect a shift in the weather. Anyone who has ever been sick would know being sick throws you completely off your game, and Nami was dealing with a serious illness. And even in her sickened state, she was still able to pick up on the slightest changes in weather that would eventually save the entire Strawhat group from death, because due to her changing their course, they were able to escape an incredible storm that could have easily destroyed and sunken the Going Merry and crew. Given how unpredictable the weather in the Grand Line is, this was incredible intuition by Nami, something that Vivi also commented on. And after I saw this, I had newfound respect for the navigator of the future Pirate King.